Bill Schwab, winebuys.com here. And I'm here with my good buddy Barry. You should all know Barry by now. He brought us the grinder and his, would you say partner?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Yes. I like when importers partner up with the growers and the family that produce the wine, as opposed to just, oh yeah, he handles my wine here in the U.S. I love it when they're partners, so there's a true relationship there. And all these wines are yours.
Yes.
We're going to move into the Arabella.
Yes.
And this is the Merlot. You did pour the Merlot, right?
I did.
Outstanding.
Yeah, this is the DeVet family. I mean, this is fifth generation South African winemakers, basically almost like nobility in the wine industry there. So having Nick DeVet as my partner is a great honor for the U.S.
Wonderful. A little bit on Arabella. The Arabella winery and vineyards are owned by my uncle and cousin Stephen and Jamie DeVet, and virtually just half a mile up the road from mine. It was essentially 5 generations ago. It was all one big farm of about 13,000 acres. It's been split up through the generations, but we're still one big family. And yes, there you go. And I'm proud to handle the imports and marketing for Arabella wines in the U.S. as well, and we're achieving some wonderful success.
Well, I'm glad to handle the wine in my glass because it's explosive. I mean, it's jumping out of the glass here. I wish you could put your nose to it through the camera.
Try.
Huge, huge, and it's not just bright fruit, it's that rich sort of creamy fruit to it, like a plum, dark cherry, and just a hint of raspberry blackberry as well. I think you were saying a little bit more raspberry
to
it.
I was getting like the raspberry, almost candied strawberry. It kind of lifts because it pops.
It's a little darker for me, just a little.
Underneath, there's that underlining darkness. I'm not sure how it gets going into it, but this is not your typical Southern Hemisphere style of Merlot. There's so many Southern Hemisphere Merlots are herbaceous and bitey and all this stuff. This is
it's got a wonderful grip. I mean, I could feel the tannins just drying out the cheeks just a little bit, just to let me know that it's done. It gives you the flavor, and then it finishes up, so it begs for another sip. This is really, really solid juice. I'm really happy with this. And
how does Jamie do it though? I mean, because Merlot, I've been dealing with Aussies and everything else in South African Merlot.
It's not flabby. You said Aussie. It's not a flabby Merlot.
I mean, typically those Merlots they don't have the backbone. They don't have the guts. They don't have everything going on. It's just not bubblegum.
Well, Barry, I think without giving away any family secrets, we'll just have to get Jamie on here one day himself, and he'll ask those questions. But I will say it's a combination of understanding your soils and your climate, and certainly your variety of clones that you'll use in the vineyard, your viticultural aspects. We do believe that wine is made in the vineyard, and that's our first and foremost approach.
Outstanding. That's the way we feel here too. And normally I don't mention price when I have someone from the winery here, and I usually just mention it with Barry. But Barry, you said earlier what were we going to be?
About $11.99.
About $11.99.
Yeah.
So about $12 here.
Yeah.
This is a steal for $12. Really is.
And
really
I know you'll come with your whip, and we'll come up with something, and we'll get going on it. But yeah, $12.
Well, we'll do something. I mean, we always do something for you.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to spend over $12 for this wine.
But it's well worth it.
You'd want to.
I mean, I was originally thinking this is more than 15, 16 range, but for 12.
I'm just gonna bring it down because it's just.
I mean,
it's got grip.
Well, I'll just keep drinking. I'll just keep drinking it, and I got a long day ahead of me. I can't drink any more wine. I can't polish it up. I gotta dump it out, or I'll just keep drinking. It's just so delicious.
This is a door kicker for any party.
Yeah.
I mean, you just.
Yeah, well, it's going to go into my stack of wine that is affordable enough to where I can pour it down my neighbor's throat, but I can drink it too.
Right, absolutely. It works for everybody.
Yeah,
that's what we want to do.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Barry, always a pleasure.